Like what I did there. Hello!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to
Monday Night Mashup!
That was all right.
That was aggressive.
That was good.
That was good. This week is... We got nothing. So, we're just going to get off now. Hi, everybody. Goodbye, everybody.
Nice seeing you.
We're going to start off the show, as we do every week, by thanking our wonderful, wonderful sponsors. First of all, we'll start with the one right behind us, right here, our newest one, Gspeed. If you don't know what Gspeed is, lift up the rock and crawl out and welcome to the world of RC. Gspeed makes amazing, amazing chassis.
LCG chassis.
LCG chassis, flat rail chassis. They have Class 1, they have their V3, V4, which just dropped. They also make servo mounts. They work very closely with Team Garage Hack, Hardcore RC Links, and a couple other companies. So go check them out. Gabe is actually, I don't know if they're still there.
Hawaii.
Yeah, they're in Hawaii right now for a comp, and the pictures they're posting are gorgeous.
I'm hoping at some point Tyrone will join.
I'm hoping Tyrone joins and tells us all about his vacation.
Gabe joined last week from Hawaii.
Yeah.
So, next up, right there on the screen that you guys are looking at, RC Garages.
Yeah.
Bobby at RC Garages. Maybe at some point we'll flip the camera around.
We're definitely going to.
Yeah,
we got the garage off the floor, so it is now against the wall, elevated.
Has its own table.
And it's all set up. Finally.
It looks amazing. If you're not up on RC Garages, Bobby's making beautiful 24 scale and 10 scale garages. Just awesome products. Check them out. And now he's making sticker packs. That's decor for your walls. So for your shop walls, a really, really cool sticker pack. So check out RC Garages.
Next up, RC Misfits.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I gotta go see Joey.
Joe.
Hi, Joe.
So, Joey from RC Misfits,
Croydon,
Pennsylvania. Yes, 310 Bristol Pike, Croydon, Pennsylvania. It's our local hobby shop, and it is a great local hobby shop. I love to describe it as your old school, down and dirty, super knowledgeable hobby shop where people just go there to hang out and talk, and it's like the local watering hole for RC enthusiasts. I love it. And Joey is super, super nice. For those of you that don't know, he is celebrating his 5-year anniversary this year. And he is having a show and shine event April 29th from 1 to 7. And it is in the parking lot of RC Misfits.
It's going to be a great time.
It's going to be a really good time.
For those of you who have never done a show and shine, it is a cars and coffee, rigs and coffee type situation, car show. With RC cars instead of real cars.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of fun. There is going to be prizes. There's going to be categories. So you will be judged on your bill that you bring. What's that?
I got the next one. Yeah.
So not sure yet in detail what exactly the categories are going to be or how many trucks you can enter into it. But bring your best. Bring your A game.
Look at Tyrone. Aloha. You've been in Hawaii too long, bro. He probably says like Hawaii or something like that now.
Hawaii.
Right?
He's going to be doing this for the next 6 months.
It's going to be like doing the tiki dance.
So jealous.
Hula dance or whatever it is. So our next sponsor, CarryAll RC. If you don't know, this man right here wears his CarryAll hat every single day. Every day. Always repping CarryAll. And he carries his sling pack, which I'm going to tell him to get it because I know it's right next to him. Right there. Every single day.
And just real quick, I am an RC enthusiast. I have a V2. It has all my RC stuff in it. If I'm going out on a light trail ride with this gentleman right here, I will dump this bag out. But just charger, mints, hand sanitizer.
It's his man purse.
Hand lotion. Whatever that thing is. I mean, it's literally tape, Band-Aids. There's a flashlight, my AirPods. There's nothing RC in this bag right now.
I put this all back in. Come on.
Every single day.
Who's the next sponsor, John?
Crawler Cult.
Yeah.
Back to talking about the show and shine at RC Misfits. I do believe that Crawler Cult will be there. I believe that they will be there.
And John from JCM Customs.
Who?
The guy that made this truck. JCM Customs. Oh, I was supposed to text him to let him know we were going live.
Did you
I
see?
messed up.
I know, me too. He texted me. Did you see the lift?
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a lift in his garage.
He said, please text me tonight so I don't forget about the show.
Yeah, and I forgot to text him. And he probably forgot about the show. That's bad. We're horrible people.
Somebody, if you know JCM, shoot him a text and let him know.
Yeah, please. Let him know, because our phone is recording right now.
But yeah, Mark and Crawler Cult, if you're not up on the swag game, then you guys are missing out. Some of the coolest shirts and slogans and logos in RC. Not many doing it, but he's the best that does it. Patches, sticker packs, hats, just cool stuff. Go check out Crawler Cult. Check out his scale shit. It's makes scale stuff for your garage, oil cans, Dunkin' Donuts, boxes, stuff like that. But it's all a play on the actual brand. So I'm not gonna sit here and try to explain each one to you. Go check it out. It's well worth it.
Next one up, CarryAll. Everything in front of us is CarryAll. Behind us, we have their full product array. E-Ray. Wow. Whew. It's been a long day, I guess. I don't know. RC maintenance products, just the absolute best, and they keep dropping new stuff. New releases are coming, it seems like weekly. They just dropped their mouse pad mat. That's on pre-order now. I believe they're going to be shipping soon. If you don't know what that is, go to CarryAll, check that out. We've posted pictures of it. We were lucky enough to get one in the shop. John was actually lucky enough to win one through a contest.
It's amazing.
He's the first person to ever have one.
It has taken over my workbench. First instinct for me is it's so nice and so fresh and clean that don't use it. Put it away. Take it to events. It's not the point. It's not the reason to have it. It's great. My workbench, wood top, homemade workbench. The mouse pad mat over top of it is great. My mag mounts don't slide anymore. It kind of leveled it all out. It's great. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend checking it out. Also, JCM's on.
Oh, there he is. This is going to be posted to YouTube after the show. In there is going to be a discount code for CarryAll. And the only way you're getting the code is to watch the YouTube video. Or just go in there and look at, the description and read it. But I'd like if you watched it.
Yeah, watch it. And if you don't want to watch it, just give it a thumbs up at least. Go on, click thumbs up. I like this video.
Or subscribe.
Or subscribe. Cool. That's fine. I don't have to watch the video. Subscribe. What's up, Bulldog?
We don't post a lot. It's literally once a week after the show.
That's it.
So,
which we might get back into posting. There's some old videos on there from when we
Maybe. I just don't want to be annoying and keep posting. So then the subscribers are like, Jesus, these guys don't stop. Ugh. Yeah. Once a week is good. There I go. It's these guys again. Hi.
So anyway, everybody who's on the show right now, I think people watching have watched before. If you have not watched before, the idea of the show is for you to join. Click the join button, jump on. There should be a little camera on the bottom of your screen with a plus sign in it. You click that, click join live, and we will bring you on and let's talk RC. So I'm going to get the ball rolling for what I got going on. This is big.
It's not finished yet.
Obviously, it's not finished yet. I wouldn't just leave it like this. But I just took out the Holmes and the hobby wing that was in here and threw in the quick run just to free up some surface space here. Wire's a little bit shorter than the I can't talk either. Wire's a little shorter than the hobby wing, but I'm gonna make it work. So that's what we were doing prior to the show. Other than that,
we have 2 requests to join. I'm going to take them in order. So Stink gave us a request first. We're going to let him in. And then Crawler Warrior Kent, we're going to let you in. Yeah. And Stink actually reached out to me earlier and said he was going to join. So super excited about this one.
Awesome. So anyway, yeah, this is a. Oh, here we go.
Oh, I saw
Hey, how
it.
you guys doing?
What's up, bro?
Is that a 4-runner
Good.
this year? There it is.
That's what I got to show
That's
right there.
the
Second place, scale metal supply, second place. And then I did get this at the slot meet.
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah,
If
buddy.
you guys like to see that.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to see what you do with it, man.
Got a couple crates. And then I got this this extra scale garage from Rage Flow.
Okay.
Yeah, just wanted to show you. And then a couple magazines, placard, parking the handicap.
Nice.
Nice. Who'd you get that through?
I don't remember his name, but he was a fellow that does make stereo systems for lowriders.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Yeah, he had a Sin, I think it was a 250 or the 350, the dually, on air shocks with a nice system in it.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, gotta give a shout out to my buddy Madcap and Citrus RC.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what I got, what I picked up.
Can we see under the hood a little bit better? I want to
Oh
see
yeah,
how
for sure.
Oh, it's good, man. It's clean. Really, really nice.
Thank you very much. I call him Grogu.
Grogu. Nice.
Yeah. Don't want to use the original Yoda, so gotta go Grogu, baby Yoda.
There you go, man. That's awesome. Very cool. I'm happy you won with it, man. It's
Thank
good
you,
to see
guys.
good
I greatly appreciate it. You guys are inspirational, man.
Thank you very much.
You.
We
You guys have a
appreciate it.
wonderful day. Let someone else come in.
You too, man. Thank you very much.
All right.
Who is up next?
Here you go. It's Cali Warrior Kent. All right. Let the next person in.
That's,
very cool to see him win.
Yeah, a lot of work on that.
Yeah, man.
I mean, the whole truck altogether, but there's a lot of work on the hood.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I've just been working on polishing some of my copper pipes. Just using some vinegar because they were getting they kind of started to look like this. So
Okay.
I want to shine them up a bit.
So what do you?
Yeah, and believe it or not, this thing survived.
That's awesome. Now that's what do you have going on underneath that to get those wheels to work there?
Well, let's see. Well, the main thing is a lot of body trimming.
It takes a lot to fit those under there.
So, yeah. I needed hex extensions. That was about it. Also a new motor because that kept burning out. Stock
Who'd
motors.
you go with?
And more importantly, I would say new servo because you'll break
Now,
servos.
who'd you go with for a motor for that for aftermarket? Okay.
It's just the Enduro 52 motor.
You're
So,
actually
yeah.
you're the first person I've ever seen use
servo.
copper pipe
That's
over the
another thing.
links.
I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to know where you came up with the idea for the copper sleeves over the links.
Well, I saw this video on YouTube, and it was this guy who had like a copper pipe on his links, and I was thinking of that, and I was like, hey, I should do that. So, because I was thinking, okay, well, it's cheap. I can get it at Home Depot. I can get a lot of it. So, I have two measurements, which I'll show in a second. And I basically just got them from Home Depot. They were like 10 to 20 bucks each. This is the main one. It's a 3/8-inch copper coil.
Performance-wise, does it help?
You just cut this out. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Like it adds weight down low. The only thing that you have to worry about is it getting like caught right here. Now what I did to prevent that was I just sanded the ends down. You know, kind of followed them down at an angle. Like for example on this one, you can kind of see how it's a little bit rounded. It's hard to see, but basically then it stops it from catching. Also, have it on the steering link too. So yeah, that's how this thing's like 615 grams. So,
A lot of weight.
yeah, it's pretty heavy.
You can see how much. Just hold it up. Like
Yeah, it's a lot of weight. Very cool, man.
Yeah.
You might be onto something there. I've never seen anybody do it.
Cool,
So
yeah. You know, you're gonna be or something.
Right.
Let's just see what happens.
I got copper pipe over there. Just start cutting it.
This refrigerator.
Yeah. Only problem is that when you get to this weight, you start bending shock shafts. Because yesterday I bent one of the shock shafts because it fell off of something and it just bent it, and I had to bend it back. So anybody who wants to build their rig this heavy, be aware that you can bend shock shafts if it lands in a
Awesome.
vehicle. Yeah.
I love it, man. I love I love trying new things that are different that we all don't see. And I like what you got going on, man.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Who else?
Somebody else wants to join?
Hold on. Let's see. All right, Bobby wants to join. You got anything else for us, bud? All right, man. Thank you for joining. I know this is the second time you joined. We'd love to see you every week, man. Let us know what you got going on. All right?
I like this.
Thank you very much.
I see you drive in person. That's awesome.
All right, see? There you go. Kids getting a following, man. It's awesome. Great job, man. All right, we're going to go up Bobby in, all right? That is super, super cool. Just something different, you know what I mean?
That's what we always talk about, is like finding stuff around the house to use. And here this kid is.
Yo!
What up?
What up, guys?
What are you doing, man?
I'm just getting ready for crawling season, man.
You itching at it? You ready to go?
I'm waiting for the snow to melt. This is what happens when the snow's not melting.
So, how much snow do you have up there right now?
Too much.
Okay. We have none. I think our average right now for the whole year, we probably got like 1.5 inches the whole year.
If that.
It was a very dry. Ooh, look at that, buddy. So,
you know what?
You're
the first, because we don't even have
You're the first and only person to have a hoodie. How is it okay?
Yeah, I rock it. I've been rocking it for since I got it for a week now. So
awesome. Very good. Quality's good.
Yeah, I believe it's a Gildan hoodie. So yeah, it's good.
We should probably order ourselves some hoodies.
I want a hoodie.
I wear a hoodie.
We don't have our own damn hoodie.
Yeah, wear a hoodie all the time. So anyway, I noticed guys were asking about the RC Garage thing in the comments, and yes, we do RC Garages 124th, 110th. There's a bunch on sale right now. Pretty much everything's on sale on the website, so they just need to go over and check it out.
Hell yeah. RC.com, right?
Yes.
Yeah, buddy. And I just want to give you a huge shout out because you were kind enough to add us to your known associates down at the bottom.
Oh yeah. You can click on you can go to Size Matter, your guys' page for your show, for all your shirts, hoodies, whatever. CarryAll. There's a bunch of people on there.
Yeah.
Dino RC just did these patches up for Dino RC.
Those are
just came in today. Straight out of China. You can still feel China on it. But do all kinds of stuff. So
yeah, no, we appreciate it, and it's all about community, man, and working together. And I love what you got going on, man, and you are just an awesome person. So for us to support you is easy.
Don't tell anybody that though.
No, Bobby's horrible. He's
yeah.
mean. He's so mean. He yells at me every day.
This guy's a jerk. But yeah, no, just been doing the RC Garage thing a little bit here and there. Beat the Creek's coming up soon, so I got to get my stuff over there to them.
We will be there.
So they'll be giving away some RC Garage stuff as prizes there, hopefully here soon. And then what else? Not a lot's been going on. I just thought I'd get on here and show my ugly mug for a minute. And
we appreciate it, brother. And we really do. We appreciate your support.
At some point before the show ends, the garage, I'm not going to say it's done because is it ever done, But it's looking really good right now. It's got a permanent home. So at some point before the end of the show, we will flip the camera around. And
I mean, Bobby's on right now. We might as well just do it now. Let me hold on.
I'm going to get the camera because you're the. Oh.
You can just. Oh, we can't see what.
Look at that.
All right. All right. So we actually got it against the wall on a table now. So it's not on the garage floor anymore. And, you know, we got all our stuff in it. We got all our KSP printed stuff. Some of the stuff I made. And we started putting some of your stickers up all over the place. There's some over there. The 24 scales on the floor underneath. That's got all the scale stickers that you sent us. They're in there. And it's always going to be a work in progress. It's never going to be done, which I love. Just like a regular garage, you're constantly bringing stuff in and bringing stuff out. Just like these trucks, they're just constantly like, they're not done yet, but they're getting there. And it's fun to like do something new, put it in the garage, take a picture. Like it's actually being worked on in the garage.
Yeah, so, no, it's always evolving.
Yeah, we love it. It's huge, but it takes up, it's such a big garage and I love it. It's huge. Because that's one that I handmade a long time ago. And I thought that was pretty big. And then we got this from you and I was like, it's going to be so much fun. There's like a ridiculous amount of opportunities.
Yeah, I need to get Fishing Bill in here one of these days to show you his couple garages. He's got 2 of the 48 by 36s stacked on top of each other. He's got a upper and a lower one. He put ceilings on them and ceiling trusses.
Yep.
Pretty cool stuff.
I actually have a roof for this. I didn't start building it yet. It's going to have trusses, and then Joey from RC Misfits.
He's coming up with some cool lighting.
Yeah, we're going to be doing the lighting with Joey. Yeah. So it's going to have 3 rows, 2 rows deep. So 6 lights, and then the roof truss, and it's gonna be pretty nice when it's done.
Yeah, you can just build it to your liking. That's the fun part.
Yep.
You know, all the hard parts done, like the walls, the floor. That's all done. You just start adding to it, having fun.
The day we got this, I put it up, and we just started grabbing things and throwing them in, and it's evolved, and it's like I said, it's never gonna be done, and I constantly am trying to think of like, look around my garage and I'm like, all right, what do I have in here that's not in my garage?
My 10 scale size matters garage that you did for me is together sitting on it's not where it's going to live. And I'm hesitant to start putting stuff into it. Like I have stuff, but I'm like, I'm going to have to move it. Like I got to find a designated home for it. Cause once I set it all up, I don't want to take it back down. I know you can, it's easy, but
when I move that
out of it, and I'm a little crazy with like placing banners and stickers and, you know, I'm like, so next couple of weeks, I'll make a permanent home for it and did some work on my garage today to make room for stuff. So once it finds its permanent home, that's it. It's going to go full go.
Very cool. Right on. Well, I set mine up. I fill it full of stuff, take pictures, take all the stuff back out, throw it back in the box, fold it up, set it off to the side so I have room to work.
Yeah. I don't ever want to take this down again because I just have so much little stuff in it. And it's not even close to done, but it took me like an hour and a half to set it all back up. And I was like, I don't want to move this thing again, but eventually it'll be moved because I'm sure we'll bring it to an event or something.
You look at Tyrone's setup.
I know.
Tyrone had to break down his garages.
It would take him days.
And box it. He would need totes. He would
use
Rubbermaid totes for just all the stuff in the garages. And then so I like the idea of it. If you're able to leave it permanently up, it's a really cool. It's also a cool talking piece, man. You know, my garage is, you know, we have birthday parties and stuff. People always end up hanging out in the garage, talking and whatnot.
That's what this is.
And this is my same thing here. People come in, they're like, we had a guy we work with came by here last week for something and saw and was like, what, this is amazing. What is this? And not an RC or whatever, but just nerded out at it. And I like that. I like the talking piece. So it's going to have to find a permanent home.
Heck yeah.
But but they're beautiful, man. Really, really do enjoy.
All right. Well, I appreciate everything you guys do, getting the word out there as well as much as you do. CarryAll does. I mean, everybody's always talking about it. Joey loves his, I guess, and his buddy. So it's a lot of fun, you know.
Hell yeah, man.
Hey,
So I'll
Bulldog,
let you guys.
for home one
Yeah,
for the
Bulldog. And Bulldog, he went totally way beyond where I ever thought to go with it, you know. So everybody
Yep.
has their own thing. So
yeah.
Absolutely, man.
all right.
All
Well, I
right.
appreciate it, guys.
Very much.
Thanks for
brother.
joining, brother. I'll talk to you
Yep.
soon.
Later, man.
Wow, who we got bringing in?
Busted Rust,
Busted
man.
Rust. I'm also going to.
I love that we're getting regulars.
I just want to throw it out there right now. JCM's still in here. I want you to join.
Yeah.
Jump on. The amount of builds that you're currently working on is ridiculous. So I'm gonna push him to jump on and show.
Busted Rust, if you're still in here, I accepted your request. I know he's probably still in here. There he is. Hey, bud, man, what's going on?
What's going on, guys?
So, I know you always got something new going on, or you're working on something.
Always, man.
What you,
I almost thought he no.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Man, it's just like a real garage. I'm always tinkering and working on something. This is one I've been redoing. This is my Chevrolet.
I love it again. Every time I show a truck, I'm like in love with it.
Just enough.
So what I did, these have a gas door back here, you know, when it's the Blazer. So I filled that in. So now there's no gas door there to get rid of that gas door, but I ended up putting 155s on it and weathered them up and stuff. So I done the gap in between the bed here because it was real close before. This truck's got, you know, full interior, the door panels. I actually took this truck to USTE, but it looked it had a 1.9. It had a 1.9 tire and wheel on it, and then go more with scale, I went with 155s back on it and a wagon wheel and, you know, to weather them up and stuff. So that's one I've been working on, just redoing some stuff on it, trying to make it more scale, I guess. So
yeah, it looks
weathering on the toolbox, on just the corners, and the weathering on the mirrors.
The mirrors are it's perfect.
Thank you.
It is absolutely.
Now,
Thank you. Yeah.
what are you using to weather that? Are you using the actual that rush drip paint, or is it just all hand done?
That's all hand done. The like what I use most of the time here lately, I use airbrush first. So all of this, the more faded stuff is airbrush, and then I go back with a paintbrush and do the other things.
Okay.
So like that whole toolbox is all, you know, all the stuff is all done by hand. You know, stuff on the tailgate is all by hand on the hood.
It looks
That's
great.
all.
You got
What's
it.
that?
It looks great. And the patina where you put it is where it really would get patinaed in
100%.
real life.
Yeah.
It's very the patina. A lot of people get carried away and just go nuts. That is very, very well done.
Thank you.
Sometimes less is more.
Yeah. Yeah, and I agree with that as well. Now, I guess the hard part is sometimes it's trying to, what I do, I get on the internet a lot and look at pictures, try to find, you know, if it's an old Chevrolet, where it was, and, you know, which I've been around them trucks quite a bit growing up, so we always had old rusty Chevys around anyways.
Yep.
But like you said, it's sometimes it can be too much, and I think sometimes too you can get carried away, and then it looks like too much. I think sometimes the less settled it is, it looks better. So I try not to go too crazy. And then I actually got a patina for a guy. This is a buddy of mine's 400 body. So it's not going to be shiny no more when I'm done. So
I had my TF2 that I made my tribute truck, right?
Yeah.
And it was a shiny, brand new truck at USTE because I could not take a brand new truck and just start sanding and scratching and rusting it. I was like, I have to bring it to USTE and just hit a tree or something and scratch it because at least like, once it's scratched, I don't feel bad.
Exactly.
But I couldn't take it out. I took it out of the box, and I'm like, it's so hard to do because they look so good new. But once they're patina, they look 10 times better.
Oh yeah, and that's most of our trucks are like that. I just like that stuff because I'm like you. You're gonna take that nice of a rig out in the woods, and you're gonna be scared to death to take it out there. So I just do all my trucks rough, and when they get scratched, I just add more rust to them or something, or I'll just go back and for example, my buddy's 4Runner we built. I'll show you here. So when we built this, it was all blue, and when he ran it, it started getting scratches and stuff on it. So I just went back with some brown and stuff and just started hitting up the nicks and scratches on it. So
that's it, man.
So that's what we do. But
yep.
But yeah, we always tinkering on something, and we got a few projects trying to get ready for Beat the Creek. So
we'll be there, man.
I got to
Beat the Creek, and I got 2 TF2s that are gonna be ready by then and done. So it'll be nice to have 2 totally different rigs than I had at USTA.
Yeah.
By Beat the Creek. So time's ticking, but I got.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That's your who has the Blazer?
That's my Blazer.
That's your Blazer. Is that the one you got at UST?
That's the one I bought at UST, and that's the
Yeah.
one.
That thing is awesome.
Since I got the Blazer at UST, the interior's been redone.
Mm-hmm.
I did the cap. I did all carpeting in the front and rear.
Nice.
Under the hood has been completely done, wired, all scale accessories, everything's been done. Brake lines from the brake booster all the way down to the calipers.
Oh wow.
Full exhaust.
I'm not gonna pat him on his back, but even put a light under the hood, where the light would be under the hood, and felt it under the hood like it would have really had.
Oh man. Nice.
But he went all out.
Oh yeah. It's awesome.
Be ready for the show and shine April 29th at RC Misfits. It'll be there. It'll be complete.
Nice.
The last thing I'm working on right now is all the wiring for the lights.
Yeah.
But the front is done. I just have to do the back half now.
Yeah.
So tomorrow.
Yeah. Did you use the shrink? Did you use any of the shrink stuff for the interior, or do you all use that stuff as well, or did you go a different route?
What do you mean shrink stuff?
Shrink RC. He makes a lot of the stuff for the square bodies.
Oh no, I have a 3D printer, and I go to town myself, and everything is either 3D printed or I hand make things out of just stuff that we find in the garage.
That's one of our favorite when we both first got into the hobby was, what can you use that you have laying around to make an accessory or something for the truck without having the 3D printer or resin printer.
I don't either. I don't have either one either.
So just for this is stupid, but we were sitting, I think, on the phone the other
It
night.
was Monday night after last Monday night.
After last Monday night, I'm sitting here and I had done the brake lines in solder wire. It's all the brake lines, and I had like little pieces sitting around, and I was like, wonder what I could do. So I started making barbed wire.
Nice.
But like just little stupid things like that, and then I'll roll it and then just throw it in the bed of the truck.
Oh yeah.
It's
see,
little things.
I'm the same way. We don't have a 3D printer here, so I have to like the pencil and the paper.
Yep.
I made all that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Sometimes, man, you just got to improvise, and we do the same thing.
That's it, man.
We just look around too sometimes. I'm like, what could want to make this or that? What could you do? And we done a full exhaust on my buddy's flatbed back here in the back of the black and white went up on the shelf, and I was sitting around and I was like, what could we make mufflers out of? I want to put mufflers on it. So him being a smoker, he had a cigarette lighter sitting here, and I was like, man, if you cut that in half, it looked just like mufflers. And I capped it with styrene, and I took real brake lines off of cars and made that's the full exhaust.
That's what mine is. It's brake line.
Yeah, I use brake line a lot. Like my black truck right here's got duals on it. So
yep.
I've got the duals on it. So I use Joe Halkey, actually, from Beat the Creek. He's always giving me every time I've seen him, he's always giving me, well, they ran a real shop down there. He's a mechanic. Excuse me. So he was always giving me his old brake line that they had off cars that they worked on. So I was like,
Yep.
the more rusty, the better. So
it is the perfect size for an exhaust for a scale truck.
Oh yeah.
And it's super pliable. It's easy to work with. You don't even need a bender to do most of the bends. Most of my bends I was able to do by hand, except for one of them.
Yeah.
I had one because I went 2-into-1.
Yeah, 2-into-1.
I went over the transmission. That one out and goes over the transmission, I use the bender for. I brazed it. It's all brazed in and everything. Like, it's a solid, actually lit exhaust.
Yeah, that is awesome.
The
Awesome,
exhaust hangers he made were pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's actually hung.
My dad's a mechanic and worked at a muffler shop for 20-something years. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, you actually put exhaust hangers, like actually like really well done. Did a good job. So
Yeah.
But it's
awesome.
fun, bigger, and
It is.
because anybody can go online and buy it, have somebody make it for them, 3D print it, resin print it. But to be able to be like, I did all this custom by hand. Even like, I love the idea of patining a body, but try to do it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody looks at it like, oh, I could do that. Try to do it. It's not as easy as you think. You know, like, so it takes a skill to do any of that.
It shows he is a man of his craft.
Oh, 100%.
Every truck that he shows us is just beautiful.
Listen, I grew up in a household. I have an airbrush. I have two hard bodies sitting in my garage. I haven't done nothing. I'm like, I'm gonna patina these. I'm gonna try the salt rock trick. I'm gonna try nothing. I just look at it. I'm like, I'm not ready. I'm too ready to do
JCM.
it.
Yeah.
So, but you just got to pull the trigger, right? You just got to go for it and see what happens. And it's trial and error. Figure it out.
You can't. You know, the thing is, can't, like you said, you can't be afraid to try it. You know, and with rust, the good thing about with rust is you can't really mess it up too much. I mean, so
because rust is, there's no rhyme or reason. It's the only thing I get wrong is the color.
Yeah, exactly. I use a lot of I use mostly model paints and airbrush paints. Is what most of the stuff I use, and then I combine the two. You know, I use the airbrush for like a base, and then I'll go back with model paints and do the little touches with a small brush and stuff. So that's what I've been doing, and it's turned. You know, I've learning it. You know, you always find new tricks and new things when you try different things on different vehicles. So usually I try my own stuff first most of the time. Yeah. And I do some things for other people. So usually if I do my truck first or mess with my stuff first, then going into another project for somebody else, I know I got a good feeling about it. So, because I know it turned out pretty good what I thought on mine. So going into it a little bit more calm and relaxed about what somebody else's, but that's what's cool about the rust.
That's like my tribute truck that I made. I had patinaed a couple trucks, but like very lightly. And this one, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wing this one and go and try a couple things that I haven't tried before. And it turned out the best that I've done so far.
That truck looks really good.
For the next that one I do, I'm going to look back at this one and go, damn, I've done this on that one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always a progression, you know?
Always. And I love what you've done on that truck. That SR5 looks awesome. It's a really good truck. That looks really good.
I had a lot of fun doing Lexan bodies, especially paint from the inside, and completely different world, right?
Yeah.
It takes a little bit more thought process and planning to do a design or multicolor or whatever you want to do. But the good thing about hard body is that until you start doing body modifications where you're going to do actual rust holes and stuff like that, if you don't like the paint, a little elbow grease, take a little time, and you can paint it again. You can take a body and 6 months later have it a show and shine, gleaming, sparkly body, and then go back.
Yeah.
That is the advantage of hard body.
Oh, yeah. Let's just like
always come back from any painting error.
Yeah. Well, just like when I filled the gas door in on my black truck sitting here, when I filled it in, I had a section that was all sanded and gray primer from the body filler. So luckily, I just went back with a flat black paintbrush and took the airbrush and went back and weathered where that section was, and it luckily ended up turning out all right. So like you said, I was able to, after doing a body modification, covering the gas door up, I was able to go back and fix it and to make it look like it did before I done that. So it's fun. I enjoy it a whole lot. I'm always, you're always finding time to improve, or you're learning stuff as you go. And the more trucks you build and the more stuff you mess with, you're always learning. So it's always a good experience. But I love the rust and patina, so that's where I stick at.
Yep. And if you're not learning, you're lying, or you're just not doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always, and that's what I love about this hobby. There's so many different aspects of this hobby and things that you have to learn how to do if you want to do it all yourself instead of running to a hobby shop every time you need something done. There's so much to know. It's ridiculous. My head, some days I'm like, why do I know how to do this? And he says it all the time. He's like, dude, your brain works different. I'm like, I don't know how I know these things, but we're constantly touching these trucks, or I'm constantly watching somebody like you do something. And from the conversation we had tonight, 6 months from now, I'll be working on a truck and be like, oh, I remember how he did this.
Yeah.
And what the hell did you know how to do that? And I'm like, well, that time we were on live, this is what he did. This is how I know how to do this.
Yeah.
The other
It's so weird.
is that
It is.
If you're not an ego person and you're just a nice, down-to-earth person, the hobby is very humbling.
Yeah.
Because as much as you think you might know, or as much as how good you think you are at something, 100% there's somebody better, and somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And if that person is willing to share with you what they know and make you better, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's about that knowledge and the ability and giving away. You want to keep one or two tricks under your belt so that you're a little more unique because you do something completely different than you've seen. I get it. But these people who are like, don't want to share any secrets, don't want to give any advice because they don't want people to get better.
Oh, yeah.
Get out of here. No place for you here.
I agree with that. Well, it's just like with the tailgate I showed y'all last week. I learned that from Wayne's RC World. I get on there with them on Wednesdays, and Wayne and them, I look up to them guys too. They're inspiration for me. And so learning that trick from on the tailgate from Wayne, it's a big shout out to Wayne for sharing that tip, because sometimes you don't think about some things that like other people do. My buddy gives me that thing, like with you all. He's like, your brain just works different. You're always thinking of stuff or ideas, even every day, and I do. But the tailgate thing, it really didn't hit me. Building these Chevrolet, Blazers into Chevy trucks. The tailgate thing never really hit me. And then until he showed me and told me what he done, I was like, okay, now I get it. That's something I think I can do. And
Yep.
And like you said, it's just all in the details, and that's what's cool about the community of this. Helping each other out. That's how we all get better. That's how we all grow. That's how people get involved. Is sharing ideas or telling people, hey, well, man, you can do this. It's if you got the urge, or you got the want to do it, then it's try it. We've all learned trial and error. Learning every time I work on one. We're always learning. So
The only issue is error sometimes costs money.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it does.
My advice to anybody who's looking, and I'm by no means I'm at Lexan because that's all I've been doing for now 2 years. But if anybody's looking to do it, my recommendation is this is just what I personally did. I just got an airbrush. I want to learn how to use it. I spent probably about an hour and a half doing daggers.
Yeah.
Just fat lining on paper towel roll. Just kept going. I probably went through 5 or 6 pieces of paper towel. And I was like, all right, learning the gun flow.
Yeah.
And then I went to Home Depot and I bought a piece of plexiglass. Because the plexiglass is going to react like Lexan. I have 2 Lexan bodies I need to paint for myself. So I'm like, all right, now I'm going to spray on the plexiglass. And I'm just doing designs, patterns, just learning just how to use the airbrush. I did the same thing before I got the airbrush. I was buying 24 scale bodies. I'll go buy an Enduro, buy a 24 scale body for $25 on Amazon just to have the Lexan to spray on.
Yeah.
Same thing, you buy the Enduro Jeep. I think it's $80. For hard bodies, that's on the low end of hard body prices.
Yeah.
And so for $80, and like we just said, fix the paint, but it gives you an actual piece to work on
There's one
and
up there.
practice on. What?
Yeah.
Where a Jeep is, there's one right up there.
Oh, I'll take that. I got 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's fun, and for guys like you all, y'all doing what you all do on Mondays, I love it. I'm always eager to get on here, and like I told Wayne and them, now it's like during the week, I know Monday night mashup, I can watch that, and then Wednesday night is What's Up Wednesdays with Wayne and Jason from JC Customs, I think is what it is. But it's what's cool about it. Y'all are giving opportunities to people to come on here and share what because everybody's different. Everybody's got their own taste. Everybody's got their own take on what they do. And I tell people all the time, I've been in the hobby for about 11 years, and I tell people all the time, there's no right or wrong. As long as you're having fun with it,
That's it.
and you enjoy it, and that's all that matters. At the end of the day, it's a hobby, and you're supposed to have fun with it. So as long as you're doing that, you're doing it right. So.
Playing with toy trucks, man. There is no right or wrong. It is just all about having fun and de-stressing, not causing more stress. If you're going to cause me more stress, get out of my life.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right, man.
Well, man, I'll let somebody else on here. I won't take up no more of y'all's time, but keep up the good work, guys. Love what y'all are doing, and you always got the support from me.
Thank you very much, man. We appreciate it. We're going to go at JCM, all right?
All right. Y'all have a good one.
John's probably impatient. He probably got bored.
He probably did, but that's okay. He's got some cool things going on, and I actually have something to.
He's there.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Hi.
How you doing?
All right.
What you got?
I set my own reminders because you guys fell through.
Hey, I was at work, man.
We literally sitting here looking at each other like, he was like, I was supposed to text John and remind him. I was like, I think I was too. He definitely texted me and reminded me.
I literally still have my work pants on.
Oh.
I literally just
Funny because it's
threw my shirt on. Yeah. Threw a shirt on and got behind the camera. I barely made it.
That's awesome. All right, what do you guys want to see?
So before you show anything, because I know you got a plethora of stuff, I'm going to say it for you to everybody who's watching right now and everybody who watches this later on down the road. Yes, it's for sale. Just whatever it is, whatever he shows, yes, it is for sale.
I think one of them.
I can tell you, I'm going to say the TRX6, the flatbed.
Oh, I'd sell that in a second. I won't sell the 79.
Okay, so one.
I was gonna say that's the one I know is not for sale. I'm sure if somebody gave you a crazy number, you might do it, but probably not.
Yeah, it just depends.
That's we're gonna have to talk.
I'll sell him for a couple bucks.
A couple of bucks.
I'll pay you to keep them.
What do you got on the bench?
I got a little bit of everything. I got this thing here I started patina in. Oh. It's a little Marlin.
Is that the blue one you just sent me like yesterday?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. You've been busy.
I don't know about the wheel hubs though. I just put them on. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about those.
I know the fronts look all right, but yeah, I don't know. I even got a spare. That's why I had to do
I
it.
like that.
That's cool. I like that truck,
Yeah.
man.
It's a nice little truck.
If you didn't get rid of it by the show and shine, somebody will snatch it up there.
Yeah, honestly, God, I'll probably still have it because I want to drive it.
I think you'll do well at the show and shine if you bring a couple for sale.
I'm curious. Dreamer said 10. Is Dreamer offering $10 for me or $10 for the truck, or just wanted to say
That's my baby.
I love a bumper sag like that with the chain.
Look at the D, Sharpie D.
Sharpie D.
I love that.
That thing is so cool.
It is.
The marker light's ripped out and the chain hooks in the marker light.
Yeah, it's what holds the body on.
That is great.
That is really cool, dude. That is badass.
It's a good little rig.
Yeah, man.
And it actually drives good too, which is nice.
With the pristine, clean tailgate.
Yeah, I gotta fix that
The-
now.
Junkyard find, man. He found a good panel.
Now,
Put the battery in there.
Can I give you a recommendation for
Yeah.
that? I
Cool.
leave the tailgate clean and make a paper like new car license plate, like a temp tag for it.
Oh, yeah.
Like on the back, like somebody just bought this thing brand new.
Well, you can see the tailgate's falling off.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that.
That is
Cool. Great. Dude, I love everything he does. Now, where's that body from?
This is a 3D printed nightmare I got.
I was gonna say it's 3D printed, right?
Yep. Yeah, the whole thing's 3D printed. Even the seats 3D printed. Dash is 3D printed. I just made the cage.
Isn't there a dog? Is still a dog on the seat or no?
I don't know where that dog went, man. I don't know. I think Mark stole him when he was here.
Mark
Dog's gone. Literally. Then again, I do have kids, so.
I like how first suspect was Mark.
Right. Then it was the kids. And then I got this, but supposedly Trevor Rushford there from Ledgestock really wants it, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So that was,
Yeah. I like it a lot. Yeah.
got my OJ did it.
That is cool, man. I love
The
that.
3D printed grill.
It's funny though that the grill on that makes it stand out, and the thing that we all loved saw was the grill.
Yep.
Just that little touch of changing out the grill.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, makes all the difference. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really, really cool.
That's a cool color, cool little combination.
Yeah, I like the silver and teal.
So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I shouldn't say I might. I'm definitely not going to keep it. I just don't.
You are coming to the Show and Shine, correct? You and Mark? Do you have a truck that you're entering into the Show and Shine? Do you want to show it or no?
You already did.
We did.
Which one?
The 79.
Oh, you are? Okay.
It'll have a couple more things I know by then, but yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then, obviously if I get something else in, I don't know what else I might get in before then, but.
Different trucks on the next
Oh
one.
yeah, that's a whole month away. By the time Show and Shine, he's gonna be
There'll
in
be
and out of trucks.
4 trucks already come and gone by that.
Yeah.
When we were in Florida, you picked up the, was it the F-450?
Yep.
Yeah, this
It's gone.
Gone, right?
guy was probably gone a day after he got back.
2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And would you do anything yet with that metal masher body?
I was supposed to trade it today. The kid had something come up, but I'm trading just the body and cage for a BRX-01 chassis.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a fair deal.
Yeah, that's what I figured. He said it was like $600 or something. It's a complete chassis. It's just there's no body on it.
Okay.
Wheels, tires, everything.
That's
So
a fair deal because the metal mashers, they're not cheap, man, but they are cool.
yeah, it's like $900 he gets for them, with the cage and everything, and so.
Yep.
But yeah, that's about it. It's actually been a slow week.
Yeah, it has not been a slow week here, but I appreciate you joining.
No problem. It's always a pleasure. I'm glad I remembered.
Me too.
Me
too. I'm sorry. I apologize. I swear next week you will get a text reminder.
Or just remember, it's the same time.
I know. I put it in my phone.
He put it in his phone. That is
I mean, there's weeks I forget.
Yeah, it's an amazing idea of how the phones can remember shit for you.
I said to my wife tonight, we're talking on the phone, and we realized there's a Friendly's ice cream hamburger place by us. And she's like, "Oh, we should take the kids there one night. They probably like it." I'm like, "Let's go tonight." She's like, "Don't you have your thing tonight?" Oh, yeah, it is Monday. Yes, I do. Sorry, can't go tonight.
I'd be sitting here by myself like, John, where are you?
That's awesome.
I wouldn't be mad.
I do plan on building a scale garage though.
Scratch?
Yeah, from scratch. I want to do it all. Yep, scratch. All wood, paint, and
He's in sheetrock it.
Oh yeah. He's gonna go nuts.
Dude, I already figured out how I'm gonna make my LVLs and everything.
You're a maniac.
Can't wait. Do you airbrush?
No, I mean I used to. I haven't in a while. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I just got one and just stare at it.
Just jump into it, dude. It's so much fun.
I practiced, but I just stare at it. But I think tonight, after talking to the Buster Rusted and talking to you, I have the Comanche Endura body that I did a very nice paint job on. It came out very nice. It's very cool looking, but I'm not putting it on anything. So I'm like, I think I'm going to take some steel wool to it and start messing around and see what comes.
There you go. That's it. You can't mess up.
Can't. Could always fix it.
Yep.
I should have. There's a lot of spots on that 79 I should have airbrushed, but I just, I don't know, looks good enough, you know.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome. It looks killer, man.
Yeah, no complaints.
Hey John, I'm gonna kick you off.
All right.
We're gonna let Fish and Bill in, and then we're gonna wrap up. So.
All right. Good
All right,
talking
brother.
to you guys.
Thank you very much for joining, man. We'll talk to you.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, brother. All right. And the last guest is Fish and Bill, who has some beautiful builds himself. Tonight has turned into the build night.
Because everybody's getting ready for RC Misfits Show and Shine, April 29th from 1 to 7.
1 to 7 in the parking lot.
It's going to be a good time.
We're going to have a lot of fun.
And just, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, Size Matters RC is actually going to be there in person.
Yes.
Rumor has it.
I want to make sure I clicked on it. Bill, where are you?
And if you do come to the Show and Shine and you're looking for Size Matters RC, you could probably find us in the store working on something. Because I always break stuff. I know it's just a Show and Shine. Trust me, something will be broken.
Yes.
I will have to be fixing something.
John will break a front axle walking through the parking lot. Truck won't even be on the ground. He does it all the time. How many did you go through at Fairway Crawl?
Has anybody ever got their finger caught when you put in a new servo?
Yo.
And as soon as you plug it in, it kicks to the side real quick and your finger's in it?
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear about breaking an axle carrying.
Yeah, I almost broke my finger. That thing.
That was cool.
Thank God that was only an RS 500, because if that was anything else, it would have broke my finger. All right, we're going to try one more time to let Fish and Bill in. And if not, we are going to wrap up.
What we're going to do is we're going to start the wrap-up process because everybody watching the show knows it takes us 15 minutes to wrap up, and we got about 2 minutes left.
Real quick, I have an announcement that John doesn't even know about, and I'm pretty excited about it. I got a phone. I got an email today, not a phone call, from the Battleship New Jersey. For those of you that follow us, I did the tribute truck to my grandfather. Grandfather was a Navy vet, and on his truck he had a Battleship New Jersey license plate. So I thought it would be really cool to reach out to Battleship New Jersey and see if I could get the truck on board on the front deck of the Battleship and take a picture with the guns. So I wrote them an email, and I heard back from them, and they are very excited and open to the idea, and told us to bring the truck down, and they would give us a tour, show us around, and let us take pictures of the truck on the ship. So super cool, great opportunity for us, and thank you, Battleship New Jersey, for reaching out and allowing us to do that.
So what I take away from this is that him and I will be certified Navy SEALs in a couple months.
Why not?
Sure. JCM said that moving forward, he requests a 2-hour show.
Okay.
No.
Well,
unless you want us to start at 7.
We can do a special where he builds a truck live.
Ooh.
We'll do an all-day show, like a Saturday or something. Just stay live all day.
Let's do we'll just be judges. You can't be in it.
Okay.
Let's do, remember Biker Build-Off?
Yeah.
Let's do Size Matters Biker Build-Off.
But with RC trucks?
You show your stock truck, what you're starting with, Monday night on the show, but just like every stupid reality car and motorcycle show, there's a deadline. We got to get this bike done in 3 days. You have we premiere the first Monday of the month. You'll come on, show your truck, and then the last Monday of the month it has to be done. And the winner will get something from us. Nothing crazy. Not gonna get a truck, but maybe swag packs.
We're gonna have to talk about this.
T-shirt.
We're gonna have to do something about this. Oh, 5150's in here. Yo, we haven't talked to her. That's my fault. I haven't reached out to 5150.
Wasn't he gonna send us a truck?
Yeah, I gotta talk to him about that. Yo, 5150, what's up? All right. So I asked Fish and Bill. I'm gonna try one more time. But anyways, I want to thank the sponsors again. RC Misfits,
We have so much fun.
RC Garages, Cow RC, Gspeed,
Crawler, Cole.
CarryAll. That's it. Anyways,
more importantly, we want to thank you guys. Thank everybody who joined.
Yeah.
What?
It's Mr. Bill. He came in.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Hold on, let me switch my camera around. I was actually kind of on an important phone call there. Just got some really good news.
Good.
There you are.
Hey, what's up?
Sorry about that. How you guys been?
Good. How about you?
Hanging in there. I just was on a phone call with Jeremiah Smith of UGRC.
Oh.
You guys familiar with him?
Yep.
He just contacted me about being a team member.
There you go, buddy.
So,
Congratulations.
thank you. Thank you very much. I'm a big fan of his Predator, Casey, on those Gen 8s.
Very, very cool, man. Congratulations. It's always good to see everybody succeed and get something that they're pushing for and get in with a good company.
Well, you know what I really like about it, guys, is, I'm not so much worried about being a team member, but I like supporting the companies that I like and enjoy. I mean, their products. If I like their products, I'm going to push them. I don't care if you give me a flag to fly or not. I'm going to push your product.
Absolutely. And we've been doing it since day one, and that's why we stay happy.
That was our ground up foundation. That's how it all started. It was we liked products, and we just started talking about them, and other things came with it. So,
yeah, it's Trials, CarryAll, K&K. I mean, these are all companies that I use their stuff every day.
Yep.
And some of them are smaller companies, some are big ones, but that's why I support them. Because I want them around for the stuff. So no, I wanted to jump on and talk to you guys about Beat the Creek some. Yeah. I'm excited to see you guys down there again this year. I think it's going to be huge.
I think it's going to be just looking at everything that's being posted. Just the sponsor list so far, it looks like it's way bigger. It is going to be, I think it's going to be the best time ever. I'm super excited for it. I can't wait to get there. As we get closer, we'll obviously do a Beat the Creek show, talking about Beat the Creek, what it is. I would imagine that in the next probably 2 weeks is going to be that show. Just to give people time, maybe, the people that know they're going, they know what Beat the Creek is. We got to give people a little bit of advance notice, because if you don't know what Beat the Creek is, maybe this is the first time you're hearing about it and you want to go, I want to do it enough time that you have time to make plans and go.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's a great family event. Just the whole vibe down there is awesome. Everybody's there to have a good time. It's not a competition, so it's just go out and have fun, and that's just a blast.
Everybody was super friendly, ready to help you. It is like you said, it's family friendly. I mean, I have no problem bringing my kids there.
Yep.
It's a great time, man.
We touched on it a couple shows ago at some point, but once again, last year at Beat the Creek, I believe somebody had some trucks stolen from the camper site, and they were doing the announcements and talking about it, had everybody's attention, and somebody in the crowd just stood up and started waving money and walked up and whatever, and then another person, and then another person, and the crowd was like collection at church. People were just walking up and handing money to help this person who had multiple trucks stolen from him, and I'm sure those people who did it were fished out and not going to be seeing them around anymore. Very cool to see the community.
They're in the creek somewhere.
Well, I come from an athletic background, and then I rode for years, and both of them are all about brotherhood.
Yep.
And that's what really attracted me to this hobby once I got into it, was that brotherhood. We kind of take care of each other, watch out for each other. And that's the fun part of it for me, because it fills a void that I don't have in my life anymore. And, I try to spread that.
Yeah, absolutely. And you do a great job of it. I mean, just the way you support us and everybody that you're involved with. I mean, I can't tell you how much we appreciate it, man, because I'm on Instagram and Facebook every day, and I always see something from you, whether it's a like or a comment or a post. And I'm guilty of it sometimes. I'll scroll through and I'll like something and forget to hit the button or send a comment, and I'm like, nope, I gotta go back. That dude is open for us, like, and it's just, it really is. It's nice to see a small group of people just support each other and be there for each other. And then when we get to an event like that, we already have a good relationship. It's just gonna be, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? It's very welcoming, and it all starts with social media, unfortunately.
It's cool.
I feel social media is the root of all evil.
100%.
But
it allows us to do this.
But there is a good place.
It's a necessary evil.
A necessary evil at this point.
Yes.
Talking about the RC community, and my 4-year-old just turned 4 on Saturday, and of course, because I have to let the world know, I post on Facebook, happy birthday to my son, some pictures. The amount of people outside of my family and immediate friends from the RC world that commented or liked or wished my son a happy birthday.
It was more than your family.
It was close. And my wife's like, who's this person? Who's it? I'm like, RC, it's RC. She's
I didn't
like,
even say anything.
this is ridiculous.
Well,
and hugged them.
That's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
That's because we all like you better than your family likes you. I'm just saying.
You guys don't know me well enough yet. You haven't been stuck with me for.
Yeah.
But
I do have to comment though.
The
I like your hat a lot better than his. I'm just saying.
Mine or his?
I like the Red Cat hat a lot better.
I love this.
You don't like my CarryAll hat?
No, I still like the CarryAll hat, but the Red Cat hat you don't see very often. I get poked fun of a lot when I wear my Red Cat shirt, and I love it.
That came with the axe, right?
No, it didn't come with the axe.
Got the axe.
No, when I won Best in Show with the Red Cat, I got the Red Cat hat.
Where'd you win Best in Show with the Red Cat? Reckless was back on, huh?
Yeah, it was on a Red Cat chassis.
Oh, it was on a Red Cat
Yeah.
chassis. All right. Can't keep up.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Beat the Creek, this body right here that I'm taking up tonight, this is going to be a giveaway at Beat the Creek.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
So it'll probably be 3 or 4 colors.
I can't.
But this will just be one of the door prizes of what it'll be.
Awesome. Well, hopefully my number gets called because I would like that. we have good luck, but at the same time, we don't have
we win something every event we've gone to, but it's like call my number, and I go up and I'm like, the person before me won a TF2, I won a micro battery for a winch, and then the person after me won an LMT. And it's like, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, but that's just always how it works for us. You know?
I couldn't win for losing.
Well, the good thing with ST and Beat the Creek is they have so many prizes. It's honestly kind of hard not to win something.
Oh, you're going to win something, guaranteed.
Yep.
I hear some people that win something and they kind of complain, oh, all I won was this. I'm like, but you won something.
Correct.
Yeah.
So a win's a win.
One day we win something big though. Yes. It's gonna happen.
I mean,
I'm holding out for that real Ferrari is what I'm holding out for. You can take everything else. Once you give away the Ferrari, that's me. Because I look like Magnum anyway. So
there you go, man.
So, hey, 2 things. I'll let you guys go. Appreciate having on. But you guys, I'll save a couple back for you. I'm going to be giving them out to anybody who has one of my painted bodies. And then I'll have these down at Beat the Creek.
Hell yeah.
I got my own scale banner.
I want one of those in the garage, man. Definitely save
So I'm excited about them. That's like one of those moments you go, sweet. Yep. And then I was watching before and you guys had Bobby on. And I was going to show you my setup. I'm about done with the actual builds of them. Now I got to start all the details. But I'll try and can I flip this camera around? You guys are way more computer savvy than I am.
Should be on the right side. There you go. You got
there we go.
Yeah, buddy. There you go, man.
So it's 2 48 by 36s that I stacked on top of each other. I got my low riders on top, but I put in those steel girders.
That is a lot of
top.
Oh, I like those steel girders.
Now, what did you use for that?
That's actually framed from doing like ceiling tiles, drop ceilings.
Yeah. Nice.
But I rusted those up a little bit just to give them the look. And then I wanted to make the ones on the bottom a little different. So what I did was try and arc them a little bit, just so they look a little different.
I like the arced one. I like the patinaed ones, but the arced one, they look really, really good.
Turned out pretty, and it hides the light I have up in there. So that's the body I just painted for lanyards by Tony. He's still got to put his logo
I
on
won
it.
lanyards at Beat the Creek last year from Lanyards by Tony. I want to sell lanyards.
And that is getting ready to, that's my donor for the UGRC Predator chassis. I haven't seen one done on a Gen 9 yet, so I'm going to put an LCG on that.
Hey, why
on the Gen
not?
9.
That's going to look awesome.
So,
great, man. I can't wait to see what you do with the garages once you start loading stuff into them. Really, really cool, man.
yeah, I've got 2 3D printers, but I'm busy enough with paint. I just don't get much time to go up there and print stuff right now.
Yeah,
So I really need to step up my print game and my scale game.
every once in a while I go downstairs and my printer will be going for a week, and then 2-3 weeks go by and nothing will be printing, and then all of a sudden I'll get the itch and I'll just go out down there and start making files and start printing again, and it comes and goes in waves.
I've got shoulder surgery again in 2 weeks. So once I have that, I'll be one-handed for a while. That's when I'll be printing. I'm trying to knock out all these paint jobs before that time. So Beat the Creek, I'll probably look like this. I'll be up in a sling for Beat the Creek, but I'll be there.
All right. Well,
you can still drive in a sling, right?
That's why I'm getting some lanyards so I can hold them, and then I'll have my CarryAll bags.
There you go.
So I'm going to look like Robo RC while I'm down there.
That's awesome.
Guys.
I hope it goes well. I hope everything goes well, and I can't wait to see you at Beat the Creek, man. And
appreciate it, guys.
The night we have I'll talk to John tonight. We'll plan a date for the Beat the Creek show, and I definitely want to have you on that show as well because you have experience just like us. I want experienced people to talk about it so we can give all the information that needs to get out there.
And I'm only 40 minutes away from it.
Yeah, you're nice and close. We're like 10 hours, so.
Home field advantage is what we'll call that.
There you go, man.
So, well, guys, always good talking to you. Love the show. Love what you guys do. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of the week.
You too.
Thank you very much, sir.
See you guys.
All right, man. So thank you.
J-Team is Beat the Creek May 6th. Yes, it is the 6th, 7th, 8th, I
No,
believe.
I don't think that's right.
I think it is. John's going to check, make sure that I'm not wrong.
It is May 6th and 7th.
6th and 7th. We're leaving on the 8th. Yes. So, 6th and 7th. So, yes, Jay, that is the date. Real quick, we already thanked our sponsors, but I also want to give a shout out to J-Team. Go check him out Wednesday night, 8 p.m., right here on Instagram. He runs What's Up Wednesdays, another great show, and it is the same basis as this. You go, join, talk to him, and show him what you got going on.
Yeah, Joey from RC Misfits can't go to Beat the Creek because it is the same weekend as King of the Castle.
King of the Castle, yep. We actually had plans to go to both and then realized they were on the same exact dates, and I was like, sorry, but I really, really enjoy Beat the Creek, and I'm not giving up Beat the Creek. So,
ooh, real quick, J-Teams, since you're here, March 26th, next Sunday, there is a comp at Unreal, correct? Yes, I'm correct, right? I am correct.
I don't know. Let the man tell you.
Can't go either. Doing 24 side of it. I really want to do it. Well, I mean, it's the same. It's the right thing. Yes, Sunday.
Yes, this Sunday.
So I have a question for you. 10:45 drivers meeting. If I'm there at 11, can I still get in? That's my question, because if that's the case, I will be there. Oh, by the way, I'm going to go to Unreal for the event on Sunday. I'm off.
I'm off too.
Oh, yeah?
I got to see if I have any plans, but I'm off.
My kid has class from,
yes, you can.
From 9 to 10, and it's in Black Bear over here.
You're perfect.
And the man is going to pick him up from class, and I'm going to go right to the
All right. So, with that being said, his birthday.
JCM's birthday.
JCM's birthday.
Nobody cares.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, we'll make sure everybody wishes you a happy birthday.
We'll jump on live from there and have the entire crew out there wish you. We'll sing you happy birthday.
I want to see Jay sing JCM happy birthday.
I'll sing.
All right.
All right.
We're
guys.
getting off. Thank you very much for joining. We will see you all next week. Same time, same channel, same place. Yes. Good night, everybody.
Fade away. Fade.